What up, y'all? This is Brandon, and I want to make a video addressing a pretty big topic right now, but I really want to kind of break it down. As you all know, rapper Nipsey Hussle was murdered a couple weeks ago, and he was about 33 years old, and it's very unfortunate. He left behind a child, his girlfriend. A community that he was trying to help and whatnot. Just to be gunned down in your own community, it's very tragic. It's very, it's unfortunate. Um, you know, um, it's always sad when you see somebody, you know, attempting to make a difference, and for them to, just it's sad when anybody gets killed, but especially when somebody's trying to make a difference. And so I've seen all over Facebook, I saw all the conspiracies and everything. With the doctor, and he was gonna make a documentary, and okay, there's so many things I can say right now. I'm just gonna say a little bit. Even regarding that, I think it does. I think people have this issue that they want to be woke so bad that they'll look at anything and try to make a conspiracy out of it in order to feel woke, to that they obtain this level of intellect that just nobody can see because they're not woke or hip to what's really quote unquote going on. All right, but with this particular issue, the fact of the matter is, yes, this man was making a documentary. All right, but let's be honest, how many people really knew who Nipsey Hussle was? I mean, I knew who he was. Did I listen to his music? No, I wasn't really a fan. I heard him in a song in 2011 with a rapper named Chameleon. You probably remember. He was a guest feature. I wasn't really feeling his part. But I never really listened to his music. So for me to be like, oh, I was a fan, I'm not. Nor am I going to try to be a fan all of a sudden now because that's the bandwagon thing to do. But with all this free information, people don't understand. With this whole with the Dr. Sebi, excuse me if I pronounce his name wrong. I know about his alkaline diet and everything, but let's just be honest. All his information is free. All right. Why are you gonna go kill a rapper who's not really that? He's not that. A lot of people don't even know who he is outside of hip hop. Let's just keep it real. And for them to kill him over a documentary with a bunch of information that's already free on the internet, and his family's still alive, but they didn't kill his family. I think a lot of times we want to put a conspiracy to avoid personal responsibility. Now, I'm not saying that necessarily, it's his fault he got shot. No, he was a victim of a terrible crime. All right, but at the same time, he your sin will find you. And the things that he did in his past, things do find you, unfortunately. And it seems like we want to turn a blind eye to black on black violence and want to blame the white man, the government, for everything that goes wrong. And that ain't right, y'all. That is not right. All right, we got to get stronger as a people and be better as people. But that's not even really what I really want to talk about. I've been seeing so many things talking about how, I've seen pictures of him being portrayed as Yeshua, and that, like he's this great, he's almost becoming a martyr. And that, and all this. And let's just be honest, y'all. What are we really trying to do? Where is all this coming from? Where was he? How come he was? I'm not gonna say irrelevant because he went platinum, but in terms of well known, where was he? Now all of a sudden he's this big thing. Now all of a sudden he was this most woke rapper that was really trying to make a difference. Like there's other people in the community that don't make a difference. That other people in the community don't make a difference. It just happens to be a rapper that does. There's people all around that do a lot more than Nipsey Hussle did with less. All right, and this ain't a shot. This ain't a shot at Nipsey. Like I said, it's unfortunate that he passed away. I'm all, especially I don't know his relationship with the Lord, but there are some things in question, which another thing I want to address. It seems like a lot of black females, they'll see him and Lauren London and be like, dang, like she lost his man, he was such a good man, and no one loved her how he did. They've been together for quite a few years now. They have a child, but yet you there was no plan on marriage. Let's just keep it real, y'all. If ain't nobody gonna keep it real, then I will. All right. If you're not planning to marry the person you claim you love, then you probably don't love them. Why would I say that? Because one, not only is marriage, a a sacred union by God, but it also shows commitment. Why wouldn't you get married? Because if you're not married, you can always back out. You can be like, oh, well, you can get divorced. Well, going through divorce is a lot more nastier than breaking up with your little boyfriend or your little girlfriend. Let's just keep it real. When divorces happen, things get ugly. All right? And that when you have somebody that's with you for a while, has your children, and is still not planning to marry you, that's not true love. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can get mad, y'all can get in your feelings all you want, but that is not true love. And especially to all the young women that see, y'all got to open your eyes to this and understand your value. If a man's not willing to marry you, but is completely content with having sex with you, having your children, all that, then you are getting played. Period. Period. And, if you get defensive, oh no, he loved me. Bring up marriage and see what happens. See how much he loves you then. Till death do us part. See, when things get real, now all of a sudden people want to back out. And this ain't no attack at Nipsey Hussle, and I'm not trying to do that at all. But at the same time, we can't be glorifying these people and making up false stories and false realities and false expectations that are just not true. It's like Biggie said, you're nobody till somebody kills you. Those are some true words right there. And it's just unfortunate that us in the black community have to get so brainwashed with all these ideologies and all these different, thoughts, and, becoming, we're being wise in our own eyes, but we're really fools sometimes, y'all. And we can do so much better. But we have to wake up, get out of the nonsense, and we have to unlearn the lies that our own culture and community is telling us. Not only that, but what the media is telling us black people are supposed to be. Because in the media, black people were viewed as, in some political spectrums, victims. Poor little Negro. We can't accomplish anything. We need welfare, food stamps. We can't do it. It's not our fault. It's systemic system against us. There's no way we can rise to the top without other white people helping us. Come on, y'all. I know a lot of y'all are not that dense. So I encourage you, anyone who sees this video, share this video and really listen to what I'm trying to say. You might have to listen to it a couple times to really understand the root of what I'm saying. What we're dealing with is not so much a physical issue, but a spiritual issue. But we're using carnal ways to try to fix a deeper rooted issue. And doing that, it'll never sustain itself, because other things will always pop back up to the top. And as for Nipsey Hussle and his family, or as for his family and whatnot, like I said, it's very unfortunate that happened. It's sad when anybody dies, in my opinion, regardless of you're a celebrity or not, because at the end of the day, you're just another man in the eyes of an almighty God. So, that's all I gotta say with about that. And one last thing. Actually, one last thing. To all y'all that want to claim about being woke all the time, okay? If you're woke, you don't got to talk about being woke, all right? Just like in fighting. If you know you can scrap, you don't got to talk about it. You just wait until somebody does something stupid, right? If you can hoop, you only got to talk about it. You just wait until you on the court and then you show and prove. If you woke, you ain't got to talk about being woke. And just because you saw a YouTube video doesn't mean you woke either. We got to end this whole pseudo-intellectualism and really get to facts, knowledge, but wisdom. Because wisdom is the application. That's all I got.